Howdy, I'm Amanda and I'm here to answer one of life's burning questions. To read or not to read? In short, I read books and review them, a word which here means to present one's opinion of a book based upon its merit, quality, and development without going into explicit detail, giving away the ending, or committing that unpardonable sin of revealing spoilers. And all within a mere 2.5 minutes of your precious time. Now, if only I could find a book to review with which to demonstrate my new technique. How about Who Could That Be at This Hour by Lemony Snicket? Excellent. My first question is always, why did I pick up this book? This is really a no-brainer. It's a new book by Lemony Snicket. My second question is, what did I like about this book? I completely adore the insane and quirky voice of the narrator and his constant tangents and his interruptions for vocabulary lessons. Speaking of which, he finally taught me the word for a fear of heights. Egad! Contrarily, my third question is, what didn't I like about this book? Now, with all Snicket novels, it tends to raise more questions than it actually answers, but that's also to be expected from the first book in a new quartet. What about plot? What about character? Check and check. Lemony is on the brink of manhood, and we can already see at the beginning of this adventure that small pieces falling into place that prophesy to the development of the man into which he becomes, who we know and love as the omniscient narrator of the Baudelaire saga. As always, elements of the plot border on the ridiculous, but these tend to lend more to the humor aspect and don't take away from the story. Right about now, my friends are probably thinking, what about the writing quality, little Miss Author? Don't forget about that. Don't be silly, dearies. Of course I don't forget. As I mentioned before, I love Snicket's narration. He weaves every description with humor and some outlandish comparison, and I don't even need to mention his grasp of vocabulary. This is the man who single-handedly took the world by storm by introducing grade school children to such fascinating words as ersatz, phantasmagorical, and egad. No part of this book, description, narration, conversation, or backstory, did I find in any way dull. My favorite part, in case you're wondering, happen to be two particular scenes in which characters gesture to one another. Trust me on this. Pages 121 and 217. Remember that, and think of me when you read it. As always, last but not least, I bestow upon each book a rating from my own 5-star format, and Who Could That Be at This Hour gets stars across the board, which means you should be reading this right now. So what are you waiting for?